without a care, the not so grey wanderer, the not so grey wanderer. Come and join us now.
There aren't too many places on earth that offer the experiences we are about to get right here in WA. We are following the track started by prospectors and explorers from the late 1800s. We are on the hunt for old watering holes, rock inscriptions, great camping spots and a few laughs. This is Gus Luck Goes to Dr. Hicks. G'day, Neil here, Not So Grey Wanderers. We're off on another adventure. This time we're towing a cub camper behind us. We've joined up with Campfire Escapes again, and we're going to quite a few places. So we all met up at El Caballo Blanco earlier in the day, and we're at Southern Cross now where we're fueling up and having a lunch. Now we've still got coolie nobbing, and we're going to be camping tonight at the Helena and Aurora range. But on this 2-week trip, where we're going to go to Coonmine Well and Gus Luck Track, Goongarrie, Menzies. We'll be heading through Burtville, Lake Racing East Camp, a place called Hidden Secret. We'll be there for a couple of days. That'll be pretty cool there for a lay day or two. We're also going to go to Rawlinna and Connie Sue Road, Cocklebiddy Camp, and then we're heading down to the coast, down to the Airbird Sanctuary. All sorts of places. So it's going to be a great trip, and that's before we head back through Lake Johnson and Norseman and all that back home. So we bought a cub camper. This is the long reach, so that's the taller one, so it's a bit more access inside, and bigger mattress which you can see through the window there. Plenty of fuel for part of the trip. We need to get at least 1,000 kilometres.
Yeah, radio check, go Nick.
3.
Where's 4? 5. 6. 7 was Mike, was it? 9 was Mike, 7 was Maureen and Gary. You got 7? Yeah, I got 7. Folks, we're just going to turn left and head through town and turn right, so follow combat procedure, please. The other time we've come straight through, Nick, if he's still there, you might want to chat to him, Nick, but every other time we come straight through. Yeah, roger that. Give that a drone. So we've got one long one here, and we'll make it a convoy point. I'm into it a little bit. Glenn, but you'll see.
Every year the crew at Campfire Escapes puts together a bucket list adventure. Picture this, vast expanses of the great Victorian desert stretching out before us, echoing with the whispers of untold stories from the past. Our mission, to travel over 3,500 kilometres to uncover the secrets hidden in the red dirt, discover forgotten watering holes carved out by prospectors in their pursuit of riches, and look for ancient rock markings that serve as silent witnesses to their incredible journey. But it's not just about history, it's about living in the moment. We'll be setting up camp far off grid, immersing ourselves in the raw beauty of the outback. As the sun sets over the horizon, we'll gather around the campfire, sharing laughs and stories under the star-studded sky, just as those intrepid explorers did more than a century ago. So buckle up, hit the subscribe and or like button and join us on this unforgettable expedition into the heart of Western Australia. It's time to explore, discover and create our own tales of adventure.
All over the horizon.
Oh dear.
Is that that girl you were telling me about, her skin had a green tinge to it?
I'm going to say she was green with everything.
Alright, it's Camp 1. We're at Helena or Helena and Aurora ranges. We're all set up around the place. The sun is going down and it's getting bloody cold. But that doesn't mean you can't have a beer. So we'll have a beer. We're about to go over there and meet the rest of the crew. Oh, see? What's it? My wishes, my every command or whatever it is. So yeah, just rocked up here late this afternoon, got set up, and tomorrow we'll do a bit of exploring and then we head off again.
You know that's going straight onto YouTube, don't you, Plugger?
Oh no!
Our first overnight camp is at a breathtaking natural wonder known as the Helena and Aurora Ranges. This hidden gem, the largest of 6 banded ironstone ranges in the Coolgardie region, spans over an impressive 37 kilometres with the highest point 702 metres. The local Aboriginal communities refer to the region as Bungalbin, a treasure trove of history and heritage. In a significant step towards preserving this natural marvel, the first stage of creating the Helena and Aurora Range National Park was completed in February 21. This park is set to cover an expansive 333,000 hectares, encapsulating the entirety of the existing Helena and Aurora Range Nature Reserve, which is a vital part of the Great Western Woodlands.
This is really pretty. I hope the video is doing it justice. Yeah, I've heard about the subspecies.
Oh, that's good reception. Yeah.
Did you just get a message?
I don't know.
I'm glad we didn't take the camper trailer.
Yeah.
I didn't say that though.
Helena and Aurora, they were daughters of, I sometimes think of Austrian kings, but I might be mixing them up with the Schwerin mural crescent.
Have a look in here for the Helena and Aurora page.
I'd have to double check all that, mate. Certainly named by Europeans.
I can't remember where it is, but it should be in bold.
Somebody's daughters, and a bloke called Car Boyd, who was wandering around the country at the same time that Frank Hand was, and it was a bit of a raconteur. One stage he went back to England and he was actually raising money for his work by selling landmarks, naming rights to people who had a few bob. You know, so much for a mountain, so much for a lake, so much for a creek, so on.
I took some big camera photos, and then I was trying to snap all portraits of people. Like I said, I'll snap all of them and go through and sort out the best.
Well, I've got to get the thing jacked up by degrees, so I'm going to get it as far as I can with this blue jack. And then what's the matter?
How often these areas see 12 vehicles or
We've got 3 vehicles in here at the moment. We'll get 2 or 3 more, and then the rest will have to stay out a bit further back there.
I don't even know who it was.
How many frogs?
Can you see water?
No, I see dirt. There's a leaf. And it all tangled up in there.
Looks dry. You reckon there's water in there?
Amelia, don't
No.
fall in.
I won't run off.
And the track was put through in 1896 when they made the Siberia discovery, which was quite a significant discovery. And people were walking through from Southern Cross to Siberia along this track, and some people were perishing on the way. So the government decided to act and get some wells in there so there was reliable water. But really nicely made.
Yeah.
Like diamonds.
because he's got to go into Kalgoorlie to get his tyre fixed.
Oh, okay.
So they're going in tomorrow, staying overnight in a motel, and going to the tyre shop on Monday morning.
Yeah, so like about 8 days, I reckon, so probably average about 40 will be 2 hours to there.
But the trailer is the same size as the car, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Little bit bigger. Not significantly. You might.
Looks too full here, mate. We're going to keep going.
Yeah, I would.
As we wrap up this part of the journey through Western Australia's goldfields, I remind myself that we've been tracing the historic Gus Luck track. Imagine the courage of Gus Luck as he forged this path in the 1890s, connecting Southern Cross to Goongarrie, known as 90 Mile back then, to supply prospectors and miners in their quest for gold. Gus Luck, August Jules Luck, 1867-1958, a true goldfields character, left a lasting legacy with this now reconstructed and slightly realigned trail. But fear not, fellow adventurers, alternative routes beckon those with a determined spirit and a passion for discovery. I invite you to stay tuned for the next exciting episode of our journey. Who knows what mysteries and wonders await us in the heart of Western Australia's goldfields? Subscribe, hit that notification bell and join us in the next adventure where we go to Niagara, find out what a stick rat is and see some rock art as this riveting exploration through time and terrain continues. Until next time, fellow adventurers, keep chasing history, keep chasing dreams. This is Not So Grey Wanderers signing off.